We're now going to be switching off the ground power supply and transitioning New Glenn to its internal vehicle batteries. When this happens, the vehicle is now powering itself. Let's do this, New Glenn.
T-minus 130. Power internal.
There it is, New Glenn is alive.
T-minus 60 seconds. Range green. AFSS flight enabled. APU's running. T-minus 30 seconds. GS1 at flight level. GS2 at flight level. Big water start.
That's a big water command. There's a water deluge. Here we go, New Glenn.
It's time to do this. Let's light this candle.
Autopilot enabled. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. Lift off. All 7 engines at full thrust. Chamber pressures are good. Vehicles clear the tower. Now passing 18 seconds into flight. Engine chamber pressures look good. 27 seconds in, vehicles now begun the pitch roll maneuver to point down range. Body rate responses are nominal. Chamber pressures continue to look good. Now 40 seconds into flight.
Oh my God!
End of roll, strakes are now level. Chamber pressures continue to look good. 50 seconds in. Data quality looks good coming down from the vehicle. Chamber pressures continue to look nominal. 1 minute into flight. All 7 engines continue to look good on the first stage. Data quality is good coming down from the vehicle. Body rate responses are nominal. 1 minute, 15 seconds into flight.
As we build a road to space for the benefit of Earth.
Profile looks good. Continue to perform well. Now passing 1 minute, 30 seconds into flight. Passing Mach 1. New Glenn is now supersonic. Engines continue to perform well. Now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. Body rate responses are nominal throughout the boost phase. Data quality continues to look good. Chamber pressure is looking good. All 7
engines. Through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. The toughest part of the flight on that vehicle, we have
now passing 2 minutes into flight.
And New Glenn continues
chamber pressures continue to look good on all 7 B4 engines. Acceleration profile is good. Body rates look good. 1 minute to MECO. D3U LH2 chill-in started. D4s continue to perform well throughout the boost phase. Now passing 2 minutes, 30 seconds into flight. Trajectory is nominal. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Approximately 30 seconds remaining in boost phase.
And here we are, coming up
chamber
on
pressures
MECO.
on all 7
Main engine cut off. Let's stand by for that.
Continue to look good. Stage 2 RCS priming. Now passing 3 minutes. And we have MECO. We have stage set. And we have ignition on both VE3Us. Chamber pressure is good. Now passing 3 minutes, 40 seconds into flight. Data quality coming down from both stages. Looks good. GS2 performing a pitch-up maneuver. Body rate response is nominal. VE3U chamber pressure continues to look good. We have good payload fairing jettison.
Separation confirmed of the two stages.
Tank pressures are within their limits.
Stage 2 is now continuing its launch and flight. Up to MEO.
Now passing 4 minutes, 20 seconds into flight.
Our booster is going to try to make a landing.
Less than 3 minutes now remaining.
You see the landing target out there in the ocean. We are going to land on the Jacqueline, the landing ship that is awaiting this beautiful booster to make a landing.
GS2 bottles look good. Trajectory looks good on both stages. 4 minutes, 50 seconds into flight. Now passing 5 minutes, 10 seconds into flight. Thrust on both VE3Us continues to look good. 5 minutes, 20 seconds in. Less than 2 minutes now remaining to GS1 engine ignition.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us for New Glenn's first launch to space so far. 5 minutes.
GS2 data quality continues to look good throughout the burn. Chamber pressures, both engines staying very close to each other. GS2 trajectory is nominal. Less than 3 minutes now remaining in the GS2 burn.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. Wow, what a moment so far. We obviously have some frozen data here on our stage 1, on our booster. We're still waiting to understand what the situation is with the booster. Meanwhile, our second stage, GS2, continues
10 minutes, 20 seconds into flight.
Its ascent, as well as its climb towards MEO, which is where it is headed this evening. We are still waiting.
You see good throttle response
again,
on both
our our primary objective, getting to orbit safely. Let's stand by here.
Tank pressure is staying within acceptable limits. Bottle pressures look good. Data quality continues to look good throughout the GS2 burn. $11 minutes, 10 seconds into flight. GS2 is now 1,700 kilometers downrange, traveling at 6.7 kilometers per second. Data looks good coming down from Tigris. Both BE3Us continue to look good, tracking nicely in chamber pressure. Body rate responses are stable. 12 minutes, 10 seconds into flight. We have IAP vanish. GS2 is now orbital. Minutes, 53 seconds in the flight. And we have engine cutoff. Body rates look good following engine cutoff.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. Seco, we cut off the engines on the second stage. What does that mean? That means that we hit our key, critical, #1 objective. We got to orbit safely. Congratulations, Blue Origin. Y'all have gone orbital. What a day. We see our team down in Huntsville, our teams in Kent. I know the team out at Cart Park down here in Florida. They are all losing their minds. Congratulations, everybody. What a day. We are in space. We've got our Blue Ring Pathfinder ready to warm up, ready to start drawing in all of that great information. What a day. We're going to go to Cars Park here. We have Eddie Seifert.
14 minutes, 10 seconds.
Hey, Ariane, we are so happy to be here at Rocket Park, our orbital launch site. This team is so proud that we got to orbit. What an incredible rumble from the B4 engines. This was such an experience to live together, to be a part of this community.
Amazing. You can feel the energy. What a fantastic day. Thank you, Eddie. To the whole team, again, congratulations on getting to orbit. Now, I know all of you are tuning in. We're still trying to get all of the data here. We seem to have lost telemetry on the first stage, on the booster. We very well may have lost the booster. We are still coming in with all of the information. I want to make sure that we get you the right information. But nonetheless, the main objective that we were going for this evening is that we hit orbit. And now I do have confirmation that we did in fact lose the booster. You can see from the map there how close physically the booster got to making its landing. Of course, we'll have all of the information on what exactly happened with the booster in the last moments. As you did hear, we did have the booster relight the 3 middle engines, which is what we were looking for. So things we know were good up until that point. But we just need to go through the data. And of course, after the show, on all of our social media channels, we are going to have more information on those details. But key here, we hit our main objective. We got to orbit safely. Let's go up to mission control and launch control. Maggie, what's going on upstairs right now? I bet our team is pretty excited.
The fives, Ariane, they were high. The bumps were fisted. It was, oh my gosh, it was electric. I've got these people here. They're still working. They've been standing up. They've been sitting down. The folks behind me are celebrating. It is a good night here up in Mission Control. Obviously, you know, as you mentioned, lost the booster, but there is still a lot of work going on. We've got these guys in Mission Control, guys and gals in Mission Control, ready to keep watching our second stage, see if that Blue Ring Pathfinder can continue on its mission. And, you know, the work's going to continue for quite a while tonight, Ariane.
That's right. That's right. My team, our in-space systems team, their job basically has just started, right? They're going to get that Blue Ring Pathfinder going. Maggie, can I ask you, We felt it down here in the studio. What was that rumble like as New Glenn was taking off?
It was hard to describe. It was the rumble, the railings shook, but also it was so bright, Ariane. That whitish blue light out there was just impossible to take our eyes off of. Everybody here was glued to their view right over there, and it's been just incredible.
Amazing. You can see on our screen there, we've got the executives. We see there in the middle, we've got our CEO. We've got Jeff Bezos. We have Dave Limp, our CEO. Mark Featherstone, who has been on this program since day one. I see the deputy of our New Glenn program losing it. This is a replay of the executives, of our team members as New Glenn was taking off. Man, oh man, what a moment. And as Maggie was mentioning, what's so cool about when New Glenn takes off, not only is it bright like a lot of those rockets, but that LNG burns this beautiful, beautiful blue. And man, the skies over Florida were lit tonight. And New Glenn, Stage 2, continues its mission up to MEO. What a fantastic day. This team, Blue Origin, across this country, you guys should be so proud of yourselves. Getting to orbit is hard. There are not many countries, companies, whatever you want to say it, that have ever been to orbit. And y'all, we did it on our first go. Congratulations. That is huge. Denise, you've been at this company for several years. I've been here a decade. You've been here for 4 years.
Almost 5. Yeah, I actually, I started crying. I'm filled with excitement, and I'm just filled with gratitude. You know, like all of us play a small part in this success. It really does take thousands of engineers to really come together and work together to make this happen. And I'm just very grateful and humbled to be a part of it. And I'm also just so incredibly proud of our team. And I know we talked about the rumble, we anticipated it, and I knew it was coming when we cleared the pad, and it's still, I'm speechless. It felt like an earthquake here at the studio. It was, yeah, I'm very emotional, very happy, and very proud.
Congratulations. High five, girl.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a moment to reflect on the key moments of today's mission. We met many of our objectives today. We exceeded them. So some of those milestones, we had a clean liftoff. Man, oh man, I will never forget the view of those 7 BE-4 engines and the blue coming out of those nozzles. We had stage separation, a clean stage separation, a clean fairing separation. And then you know what? We reached orbit. Now, we are still going to take some time to deliver our deliver our payload to orbit. As a reminder, the blue ring Pathfinder is going to stay attached to that second stage as it orbits the Earth, collecting all its data, testing all of that very important telecom and avionics technology that is going to roll right into our blue ring program, to the blue ring vehicle itself. Now, we didn't have booster landing, but man, we got close. And as we have said in the previous webcast, it is about collecting data. Data is the currency of success, and with that being the case, we collected so much data, and man, oh man, we were going to take that information, we're going to roll it back into the next New Glenn, which is literally over my shoulder, waiting to have all of that incorporated. I mean, all of this, the engineering that has gone into it, the testing,
and all the lessons learned, too. You know, these are really complicated, intricate engineering systems that we have designed, and it's really hard to do. And every time we get that data and we can infuse into the next iteration of it, of course, we have a GS1-2 right behind us. So there's another booster coming, and we're just so proud.
We cannot wait to bring you that next launch. I'm raring to go. Denise, it has been a joy to have you here. Thank you for all of your insights, for your joy, your passion. You exude Team Blue, and New Glenn, Team New Glenn. Let me just ask you, what are you going to remember the most from this evening?
I think seeing that image of the 7 BE4s after it cleared the pad. I mean, again, we know from analysis and data what it's supposed to look like, what it might sound like, and we've envisioned it for years. And then to see it on the screen, it was honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it has, again, as you said, we've all had these visions in our mind. We've had animations, like what we think it's going to look like.
Yeah.
But there is nothing like seeing that real booster, the real, you see that flame come out from the base of that vehicle as it took off. It is just insane. Thank you so much for being a part of today's webcast. It really has been an honor to be with you, to take part in our first New Glenn webcast. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us. To our customers, to the Defense Innovation Unit that is supporting our Blue Ring Pathfinder. Thank you very much to you. You have been supporters of the Pathfinder, but especially of Blue Ring. You are believers. Now, you know what? I know Team Blue has a lot to celebrate. I don't know if there's going to be too much work going on tomorrow as we celebrate all of this. Everybody, Mission 1 is in the books. I cannot wait, and I look forward to seeing you all back here again soon as we get New Glenn 2 ready to launch. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Yeah. I think we've got one last way that we can get our viewers engaged.
Yes. So I do want to speak a little bit more about Team Blue. You know, we talked about the hard work and all the cool engineering that we do here and just the immense pride that we have for what we do. So if you're watching this and you're feeling inspired or energized by what we accomplished today, about what Blue Origin is, our values, we would love for you to come join us. So we've got hundreds of positions available, manufacturing jobs specifically in the Space Coast, Florida, Huntsville, Alabama, West Texas. Of course, we have our headquarters in Seattle, Washington. Just visit our website at blueorigin.com/careers. We would absolutely love for you to come help us build this incredible road to space.
And we should also note, for others watching, perhaps you want to help us celebrate this momentous occasion for us. We've got some really cool launch gear in our shop. You can pick up the mission patch from today. There it is. That's pretty cool. We've got all sorts of really cool mission gear. Check us out online. That's a mean-looking patch right there.
It really is. And you know, this patch is a special one. You notice it was also the payload fairing that we saw throughout the broadcast. It had the same decal. It features New Glenn on the pad at LC-36, and it's surrounded by Team Blue, just watching it lift off, just like we did this evening. So these are so cool. You know, I love collecting those space patches. It's almost like a badge of honor after you work a few missions. So if you're interested, it's available in our shop.
Yeah, I have, you know, as mentioned, I've been at this company for over 10 years. I was here for New Glenn 1. I was here for the first landing of I was here for New Shepard 1. Yeah. Should be very clear. New Shepard 1.
You're also here for New Glenn 1.
I also have to be here for New Glenn 1. Here for New Shepard 1. I was here for New Shepard 2, the first time we landed New Shepard. I'm kind of thinking that we're like on that trajectory too. I've been lucky enough to collect all of those patches. This tonight feels like one of those moments. Like, as we've talked about, we are opening a new chapter for this vehicle, for this company, for our customers, and as we build the road to space for the benefit of Earth, today was such a momentous step. Thank you again to all of our viewers who tuned in to watch this historic launch. New Glenn, Blue Origin, we are so proud. You can continue to follow the mission and all of our progress on X and all of our social media channels.
We're going to track the payload up to its final destination. We'll have more information on what happened to our booster, so stay tuned to that. Another big thank you to the Defense Innovation Unit and the many, many people at Blue Origin who spent years designing this rocket, building it, testing it, getting ready for today, and lastly, believing in this vehicle and in this program. I want to also say thank you to the FAA and to the range for supporting us. Today on our first flight, we gave them a little bit of extra work this evening. And to the state of Florida, from the governor on down, thank you so much. We love being down here in Florida. Everybody, this is going to conclude our first mission of New Glenn, NG-1. The next era of spaceflight at Blue Origin is upon us. My name is Ariane Cornell. For Denise, Eddie, Maggie, and all of us here at Blue Origin, thank you for joining us. A very happy New Year to all, and we look forward to seeing you soon on our next launch. We're just getting started, and until next time, gradatum ferociter.
4. Lift off. Checking for pressures are good. Vehicle clear the tower. Now passing 18 seconds into